can hear you. Unfortunately. No. Come on. Silvana, remember hanging out at Temptations down the shore? Say 1992. Holy cow.
Yeah, but talk about the same thing every week.
I know. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Take the edge off a little, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, just checking our shows, make sure the show is up there. Make sure we see your comments, man. It's so important that you guys always come through with some great comments. There we go. Hey. 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 Lightning. We're getting warnings about lightning. Severe thunderstorms coming our way. We can't know. We're on the air. Come on.
Yo.
You ready?
Not yet.
Come on. We're missing so much here. It came on late. We got 5 people watching. Very Jerry NYC is watching. Face Blue Side. Yeah. He does all this great WWW language. Some things I don't like. The colon before a word. Come on. Look at it down it. I wish I could show you what's going on right now in our studio. Unbelievable. Guys, we're going to play a game tonight. I want everybody to play along. Let me put the link in there so if you're interested in coming on to the show, well, come on in.
Wow.
Yeah. Come on. I was a party motivator back in the day. They used to hire me.
No way.
No. I was the person that needed to be, come on, motivated. What a great idea, right? To get people, pay people and go out there and just pretend and get them pumped up like
that
plants.
Was great what you just did. I think like you got me a little in the mood.
Come on, Silvana's turning into a Guido, I think. She's amazing. Are you ready?
I hang out with my family so much.
Oh, your family. Well, I could talk about your family for hours, man. What a unique American family. Holy smokes. You talk about progressive. Come on. All right, guys. I think she's ready. There we go. Look at her. We're going to pod down here. It'll fade down. And we are. Welcome to Live from Jersey. Wow. It's Silvana Mastrolia and myself, Chris DePierro, and we are live on.
Hey, everybody.
Look at her.
How you doing?
I'm not going to say, you know what, you already called me out on something that I always keep saying, and I'm not going to say anything like that anymore. Or should I? I don't know. You don't know what the next thing is? You know, Silvana is just a hard worker. She is always there. She's sick right now. As you see, she has a chest cold, a little bit swollen. But she's here. and she fights on all the time, and I appreciate her so much.
No good. No bueno.
If you just look at her table, the joyous scene that she has set up there with
That yes,
stars
I
and
get to go.
flowers. The guy, I like the guy over to your right shoulder up there. He's sitting back there. Who's that? That little bear? Yeah, with the
Yeah, that's our little
say it.
mascot.
Mascot. Is
Mascot.
that French? Mascot?
Mascot.
Mascotti?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm so happy we have a mascot here. What's a show without a mascot? Have we named the mascot?
Not yet. Not
Oh.
yet.
All right.
I
Well,
was
guys,
hoping
help
you
us
would
out.
do
Swollen
that.
chest. No, we can't tell them. Jerry wants to call the mascot Swollen Chest.
No, that's
No.
not a good one.
No, I know it. I know he's referencing something else. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so yes, this is live from Jersey, guys. We're flying by the seat of our pants, as they say. But thank you so much for being
sure.
here. There is a link in our chat. If you'd like to join the show, just hit that link and possibly be on the show. And that's our segment where we call "Who the F Are You?" And we really have no idea who might. But what we are going to do, real quick, have you ever heard of this scientist? Or something? His name is Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know, really?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Tell
What?
us. Tell us more, though. I want to.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanna know
Well,
more.
there'll be no show if I keep on. Anyway. Uh, so I'm going to present something to you. Share a screen, I guess. And this guy's just amazing. He knows so much stuff about the universe, literally about like stars and planets and gravity and all the stuff that I failed in high school at. This guy, and look at him. He's a nice guy. He reminds me of Einstein. Einstein was a funny dude. You know that famous picture of Albert Einstein, right, Silvana?
Which one? There's so many famous
Well,
pictures.
it's something.
I follow his pages.
Oh, really?
Yes, all his pictures are amazing.
Yes. All well. There's one that is somewhat. I think I had it on a wall of my college dorm.
Let's
Uh,
see it.
okay, I'm calling it up, trying to make it as nice as possible. I got people watching this show. Come over here. Stop sharing. I got to get back to you. And we're going to share this, and you're going to say, yes, of course I've seen that picture of Einstein. Now, this is the smartest guy in the world. Oh, that's not it. Madonna me. So this is the smartest guy in the world. And he is cool enough to take a picture like this. You ever see that picture?
Yes. Of course, I saw that picture.
Now, come on. I don't know where this picture was taken. I'd probably like to do a
Fun.
little research on it. Exactly. Was he prompted to do it, or they just said turn and he did this silly tongue out of my mouth? And I don't know. That just shows the humanity of Mr. Einstein. I love when you get
Well,
called. You do something wrong and someone calls you Einstein. It's hilarious.
well,
Yes,
he was.
Savannah.
Well, he was a genius, but he had a wild side. It doesn't mean just because you're a genius, you can't have a wild, fun side.
Wow,
He was
that's
really,
true.
yeah, he was highly, intelligent in many ways.
What was
Like
some?
he had a lot of extramarital affairs,
Oh,
and he convinced his wife that that was just a normal thing.
I didn't know
As
that. Tell
human,
me more
yeah.
about his extramarital.
Well, he had extramarital affairs with a lot of his students.
Mm. Let's change the subject. What was I thinking?
I thought you would want to.
Well, thank God. Anyway, we won't go any further. Let's see who's watching. So Jerry's. That's it. Jerry's watching.
And he's about to turn it off.
I don't blame him. Listen, it's a crazy Monday night, guys. There's horrible thunderstorm warnings out there. Stay home. Stay home.
Hang out
Watch
with us.
live from Jersey with Silvana and Chris.
Yes.
We're going on
So
our.
today's August 7th,
Yes.
2023.
Say it. And what does that mean?
it's just a beautiful day.
Oh, well, I think we
And
could segue right into your portion of the show,
right, right.
which
Today
is
is National Day.
wow. Bum, ba, da, bum. There's your music we talked about.
Today's National Lighthouse Day,
Oh.
and I found this beautiful. I found this.
You get no? Like
I
a
found this beautiful
say it.
symbolic meaning of what a lighthouse is.
Oh, read it to us.
Yes, it can be used as a symbol and metaphor for advancing the human quest for meaning.
Whoa.
Lighthouses symbolize strength, safety, individuality, mystery, strength, and resilience.
Hmm.
And these are qualities that enable human beings, to overcome life's formidable challenges.
Hmm.
So, happy National Lighthouse Day.
Wow.
Uh,
The lighthouse to me, when you say lighthouse, I think of the famous restaurant down on River Road, the Lighthouse. Uh, we used to go down there quite often. The family, I
is it
think we
still
had.
there?
Yeah, but now it's called Mama Jamama, Mama Wama. It went through a
Yeah.
couple of changes, but really
Mama
cool
Wama?
spot.
Mama
Is
Wanas?
that what they call it?
Possibly.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
The one on the cliff in Weehawken?
And we no, that's what Choritos?
No, Mama Juana's.
I don't know.
Anyhow,
Oh,
you
Mama.
should know it better than me. You know
Why?
those mountains because you grew up there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know any Mama Wamas. And we hooking on the cliff
Yes. I'm going to take you there.
on
It's
the
up
down by the water or up high.
a little bit up higher.
Mama Wamas. That's Choritos, the Mexican restaurant.
No, it's more the other way.
Which way?
Anyhow.
South? Down?
Can we talk about that later?
Okay. Guys, join us for the subject later. We're going to talk about what was Mama Wama's at Weehawken.
Mama Juana.
Yes. Jerry's going wild. We're missing all these great Sills. Mic is a little low. Do something.
Wow.
Put your mic closer to your mouth. There you go. And God
How's it
forbid you talk a
now?
little bit louder.
No,
Say it. Say it.
listen, that's the first time Jerry thought that I sounded too low.
Are you guys getting along?
Yes, absolutely. He's the love of my life.
I was only kidding in a real kind of way. But yeah, National Lighthouse Day, and yeah, the Lighthouse Restaurant was famous down there. A lot of shenanigans, I'm sure, happened down at the Lighthouse. But hey, that was Hudson County back in the day. Um,
Yeah, but the real meaning of a real lighthouse. Do you know what a lighthouse does? Its purpose? You tell me. Now
it's for the ships to show them where the land is.
Yes.
Are you serious?
It's a shining beam of light.
Was there any lighthouses down in Bringington when you used to go down?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Did you ever
I
have
love
any
lighthouses.
experiences? Mama Wama Cafe. Thank you so much, very Jerry, New York City.
Exactly. I was right. Chris wasn't.
Well, you were right. I'm
Thank
right
you.
about what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Mama Juana.
Oh.
You got everything straight?
I don't know. I
Everything
can't.
good? Everything good over there, Chris? You seem a little.
That's not Weehawken. That's West New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
I
why.
told you I don't know this area.
Yeah, and I know. I know exactly. That was the lighthouse. There we
I'm
go.
from
Now we're full
Garfield.
circle, guys. We figured it out. Took a little time, but hey, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Right? Can you hear?
Wow. That sounded like a lion roaring. Was that you?
It was supposed to be applause.
Oh. Oh, it's a roar.
Yeah, it's a roar.
of applause.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a roaring applause.
Oh my God. So yeah. So Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't know if we're allowed to show any video of him. I don't want to get flagged or anything, but maybe I don't know. Let's randomly play one here, and just like him explaining something. He tries to make it simple. You know,
Yes.
but it's still he loses me. He loses me. You know what I mean? How is the sun made up of like hydrogen? That's it. Just it's gases. There's no mass to it. Is it like, or is it just a flame constantly burning?
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but he'll explain it to you
Okay.
somehow, some way. But I wish I had a clip ready to go. But you could see who he is, and he's all over the the WWW and just explaining stuff. And he talks to another guy, and the guy just he's blown away by the answers and stuff like that. So I was thinking about putting the link of the show on his Facebook comments and just see if somebody and say join our show if you're a Neil deGrasse Tyson. You want to try that and see what happens?
Sure.
Really? All right.
Sure.
Okay, so
I'm down.
I'm down with the
Or
powwow.
up and down.
All right, take it easy over there. It's not that kind of show, Silvana. Anyway, let's go on his page, Neil Areas, your group. And, anything can happen here. The last post, can you see the posts right now, Savannah? No, right?
No.
Okay, let me stop and let me present what I'm doing here so all the fans, everybody out there can see that I'm trying to do a little work here. Okay, so we're on his Facebook page. One of his last posts were,
My glass.
this wasn't even his. Let's see something. There's Einstein, math challenge. Oh my God. I got thrown out of class once because, it was like, what do you do first? Do you divide 60 by 5 first? But I think I was told if the number is next to a parentheses, you do what's inside the parentheses first
Right.
and then go to. But there's two sets of parentheses here. I don't know. That's why I'm here right now talking to you because I can't figure out uh, problems like that. So all right, did he post that? No. Let me see someone that he posts. Usually he posts like a question and just asks. It's a public group. I don't know if this is his page. Group by Stephanie McDonald. I don't know. What do you think? I think we go for it, right? Let's see what
Sure.
happens. All right, let's see somebody. I don't want the math challenge person, not this one. Teresa Harris, Peggy McGill. Let's see okay, here we go. Did you know Stephen Hawking was born on the same day Galileo died, and died the same day Einstein was born?
Wow.
Yes. So I'll like that comment. I'll like that meme or whatever. And in here, I'm going to say, hey, everyone. If you're a fan of Neil, I'll call him Neil,
Right.
come live on our podcast now! Exclamation point. And let me fix my spelling here. No. I'll take the W out of hey. I don't think there's a W in hey. There you go. Everyone. There's no R missing of. There's not an I in of. Neil, come live on our podcast now. Okay. There's the link. Holy smokes. And we're off, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. What can happen?
You're so funny.
All right,
Is
sit.
this like you're like excited about this?
I
You
guess I
really
am.
are. Wow. Did you put a lot of
Well,
thought into
no,
this?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, and you
Somebody
like
could
that.
come on. What's good is I'm the buffer.
Yes.
I will see them pop up first, and I'll get a good long look at them. And just I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so Savannah, you went to a big concert over the weekend, didn't you?
Yes.
Are we allowed
Yes,
to
I
talk
did.
about that, or that's one of the subjects that you? This girl has such great stories. She can make this the number one show in the world, but she just, she won't talk about stuff that she's
I
dealing
I
with.
was patiently waiting for you to do this whole science thing, and invite a science buff on our show. That was a pop up surprise for me. So
Oh,
anyhow, yes. What were you saying?
I forgot. Oh, great. So you went to see Metallica. Tell us a little bit about
It
Metallica.
was great. It was great. 90,000 people in a stadium, and they were phenomenal.
Were they good?
Especially, yes, especially last night, and their set was amazing. And they had these like amazing projectors, Chris, like up on this thing, like just the size of it and the lighting, and it's like a screen, and it goes around, and it's amazing. Did you ever see
Yeah.
one of these things?
I don't think so. What? Just a big screen? Should I? Should
Like
I?
around,
All right.
yeah.
I'm
Like
gonna search for it real quick. How did it open? How did the show open?
it
They
was
had an
great. They had
opening band,
uh
Pantera. Did you?
yeah, that was Friday night, but last night it was Five Finger Death Punch, and they were absolutely amazing,
Wow, good.
and everybody just rocked out for hours and played their hearts and souls out, and it was a really fantastic concert, and you feel the good energy of 90,000 people in the stadium.
Yeah,
So it was like, wow.
yeah. I can dig that, man. Uh, you know,
I was part of a wave, like the wave that goes through the
come
whole.
on.
It was so fun.
That's dangerous, Savannah. Could have got
No.
taken down by the current.
It was just wild, just like watching the people and
Yeah,
waves, and
yeah.
it was
Was
quite
that the
beautiful.
stage?
So,
Is that what it looked like?
yes, no, not last night.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the stage with the fire.
wow. I mean, you could see them on the stage, how small they are compared to those um, projections or whatever they do now. It's just crazy stuff they could do now at concerts and
Um,
stuff.
I'm
You
not
could
sure
be
if that was
anywhere
the
way in the
projection
back.
screens that I was talking about, but that's the fire that was around them. I'm
Right.
talking about up in the air. You can,
Yeah. And where were you? Were you up front there looking right at I'm on.
yeah, I did.
Are you
I
on the
did have
phone right now? How dare
decent
you?
seats.
But that looks amazing, and that's what was missing there for a few years here, and around the world was concerts like that, and we took it for granted, and now it's back, and we were talking about hope anybody don't get sick, because it is going around still, but um, you know. Moments like this are still out there. You can experience. I mean, the MetLife Stadium has just been amazing this summer. The people who have been there and the size. They had Taylor Swift. They had Ed Sheeran. Who was there last week?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, Queen Bee,
Yes.
and uh, very cool, very cool. Lot of traffic, lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know. But what other great venues? New Jersey has so many great uh, performance venues, musical venues that you can go to. I did a little search online, and there's one. I was talking about this with somebody in Montclair, the Wellmont Theater.
Yes,
Have you
yes.
heard
I've
about
I've
that?
been there. Of course, I've been there.
Oh, really?
Those
Who'd you see
concerts.
there?
Um,
Say it.
gosh, let me just think about it because I see
Yeah.
a lot of concerts and I have
It
to put
just
them all
yeah,
in
they've
my
been.
mind.
Elvis Costello, I think, might have appeared there lately. And I never really. I think it was named something else, or was it always the Wellmont? I guess it was always the Wellmont.
Yes, it was. It's a very lovely theater. It's very quaint. It's a smaller venue, which I really enjoy the smaller venues as much as I love, the big stadium feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Wellmont is quaint and small and lovely. It's very lovely. It's a smaller. I don't know how many seats are in it, but it's a great theater.
How many seats are in it, Silvana?
I don't know.
Uh,
And another favorite of mine, all time favorite, is PNC. I love
really?
PNC. Yes, it's phenomenal.
I just have. bad memories of being to the Garden State Arts Center, going there and waiting like it seemed hours in traffic to get in and out of that place. It was just horrendous. And I think I was just at a young age, and I couldn't deal with it. And then you had to walk. We had to park the car and walk through the fucking woods,
Right.
on a dirt
Right.
path and with strangers. I was bugging out.
Have you been to the MetLife Center lately?
MetLife
Is it?
Stadium.
Yes.
We did a school trip there, and it
No,
was
but when it's filled and packed with 90,000 people, it was quite an experience to get in and out of
mm.
there.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, oh my
It was,
God,
so
I got caught in that traffic. It was just you couldn't do anything. You just stopped. Like, you get to know the person in the car next to you. It's one of those deals. You know what I mean? Nobody has come back. Nobody has come and joined our show yet, but we'll see what happens. We just put it up there a few minutes ago. Uh, Maybe we'll put it up on somebody else's page and see what
so
happens.
is this like a recent thing that like has happened to you? You're into this scientist that talks about like the galaxies and
Yeah, I find it really interesting.
right.
You know,
Greg loves it. Greg's an expert.
yeah, it's like,
Maybe we could get
uh
him to
oh,
call in. He
oh.
loves it. That's how I even.
Speaking of
Did somebody
Leo,
say gases?
Hey, Leo.
Leo, you look great.
Yes.
Holy smokes! What happened to you? I don't want to talk about it. I mean, it's your story to tell, and I don't blame you if you want to wait for tomorrow night for what's the story. Maria Leo Rodriguez is the accidental stage manager for a great show. What's the
Fix a
story?
button.
Maria Gentile, a very good friend of mine, and he had a little interesting week.
I'll
Uh,
say,
Say it.
give it up for the give it up for the medical teams that definitely helped me get through what I had to get through. But sometimes people cross contaminate. I'm
Uh huh.
allergic to peanuts,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I love donuts. And apparently, this donut was fried in peanut oil.
Oh.
So, but instead of being the kind of I'm a guy from another generation. You can still kind of sound like Harvey Firestein a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit
Um,
for sure.
but instead of going to the doctor right away, like I should have, I thought, hey, Benadryl, I did this before, I'll be fine. Nope,
Yeah.
nope. But
It
I'm
it'll
a
get
little
you.
slimmer.
Oh, good. Well,
I'm
always
trying
Always
to, I'm
look
benefit.
at
trying,
the
I'm trying to compete.
yeah. Always
The
look at the positive
yeah,
side of
Right?
a
Yeah.
the
situation,
the
right?
one benefit of becoming deathly sick is
I'm glad
you
you're
lose a few pounds.
okay,
Yeah.
Leo.
Me too.
I'm
I
sorry you
did
had to
listen
go
to you
through
guys
that.
last week. It's good
Very
to hear
Jerry, New
friends
York
though.
City. So he says that he's glad you're okay. You can see these comments.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I can't imagine how scary it is, man. Knowing that you're going through it and what's going to happen next, and I don't know.
Well, the,
Uh,
the 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 point of the whole thing is that there is a knight in shining armor out there, a
oh,
man of all men's to
his name
carry on
is.
the torch. Chris DePierro, that's for
Oh,
sure.
really? I didn't see that coming.
Oh yeah, dude, you
That was
are the
nice. That was
bomb
nice.
diggity.
Oh,
You
I had
are
so much
my
fun. I had
hero.
so much fun doing it. I just knew it was going to be a great interview. So, I was there at the beginning, and then Maria just took it away. And what a very interesting guy, Harvey
Really,
Brownstone, man. Uh,
one of the first persons to take Americans over the border in Canada and marry them, gay marriages, and support the marriage entity for those people that want to. But not me. I ain't a marriage kind of person. But those people that did it, God bless them. God love them.
Yes, that is
And Harvey
beautiful.
Brownstone was a dude to do that, to start that up and be encourageable
Yeah.
himself. So what a rocking dude.
Yeah, it's these powerful people who can really push the envelope for the gays. You know what I mean?
For
If
everybody.
Yeah, you're right for everybody because eventually it's great because everybody becomes equal and everybody's the same. But sometimes you need that power, man. And Harvey Milk,
San
from San
Francisco
Francisco,
mayor.
yeah, he was one. He pushed. He just. Uh, Years. He just like leapfrog years in advancement for the gay movement back then.
Yep. For the
And what is
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, exactly. Before it even existed, he'd be probably super proud of that. But have you seen the movie, the Milk? That
Yeah,
movie,
with
Milk, with
with
Sean Penn.
yep.
Holy cow! You've seen that movie?
Yes,
Oh,
amazing.
The
just
Demon. Sean Penn's a great actor, though. He really, really. Remember when he was just like a young punk, and we were like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. And then, yeah,
High Times at or Richmond
Fast
High.
Times at Ridgemont High, right?
She's
That's
the
right.
worst. Yes, Jerry, it is. It was amazing. Just and it's a true story, obviously, of what happened to Harvey Milk and what he did and what happened to him. And I don't want to spoil it, but check it out. And yeah, definitely Sean Penn. So many great movies, even before Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or right
Right.
after it. He did a movie with Tom Cruise and a couple of other young actors, and they were in like a military academy. And one little boy who was there got shot and stuff. I forget the name of that movie.
Was that
Uh,
Red? That wasn't Reds. No, that was
Reds? Was it Reds? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
That sounds. I think it's like a
I've been on
one-word
I've been
thing.
on meds all week. I could be blurry. It could be blurry.
You're all messed up. Well,
You know what else I love about Sean Penn,
Say it.
other than being a fantastic actor, producer, writer, and everything else that he does? Um, he's a humanitarian.
Yep, a philanthropist and
amazing-
humanitarian. Yeah.
I mean, he goes all over the world, and he really spends a lot of time and money trying to build communities for these people. And it's really beautiful and heartwarming to watch him do that. So that's really beautiful.
Isn't it cool to watch these actors? Like we're all kind of the same age. Silvana, I know you're still in your teens, but whatever. But we're all
Yeah.
kind of the same age. But isn't
Yes.
it cool to I feel like it's a rite of passage to see
Right.
our acting peers graduate from these movie hot star kind of things into the men and to the philanthropists that our parents got to see there, Albert Schweitzer and Kennedys and Fords and all that. And we finally got a group now, maybe a little
Right.
worthy to look at.
Right.
Think DePierro's going to be on the list?
no.
Well, and that's why hopefully you choose to do that and be like a lighthouse and a beacon of light and love.
She's
There you
amazing.
go.
World.
There you
She's
go.
amazing.
You know?
Yes, a
'Cause
lighthouse.
What else you gonna do?
No,
know.
you follow what Savannah says, and you will be happy and positive the rest of your life. And lighthouse, you'll look at lighthouses in a different way all the time now.
Yes. Light
Hey,
up,
Zach,
light up.
I just wanted to pop in. I'm going to rest my voice still a little bit and be ready for tomorrow's show. But
You're so
Uh,
smart, man.
I wanted to step
so
in and
dedicated.
thank you, like in person, as close as in person. I owe you a pie, buddy.
Yes, I'll take it. Anything.
That is so beautiful.
Yes, Maria Gentile. She gave me some chicken soup and some of her sauce, and she's promising
Jealous.
meatballs over the weekend. So we'll see if that comes through.
Oh,
I
And
already
he
had
was
this.
telling me
Yeah.
before the show how amazing that soup was, that it healed him up.
is that her Three Kings chicken soup?
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
be because
man.
I felt like a king eating it. Holy smokes!
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Silvana, I'm gonna sign off, but big kisses to you, my love. I can't wait till we hang together and laugh
Big
and laugh in
kisses
person.
great
to
Leo,
you. I'm so
Ignacio,
glad you're okay.
Rodriguez,
Thank
all
you,
your
baby.
Love
video
you so much.
moves.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
back.
You help our show a lot.
I'm keeping my
You
commitment
drove-
to you, baby.
You
If I can
drove
be here,
me.
I'm gonna
Thank
be here.
you. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank
Leo.
You.
Bye,
You-
guys.
You were the lighthouse for me tonight. Thank you. Leo, I
Oh, he's great. He's always great.
love you.
Yes, San Francisco has a great, amazing homage to Harvey Milk. Jerry said, very Jerry, New York City. That would be cool
Wow.
to see. Uh, yeah, I mean, just talking about all that, that was a great generation of actors that came up. Matt Dillon was one of them, and who else? With Rumblefish and The Outsiders. All
Right.
those actors, even Patrick
Tom
Swayze.
Cruise was also
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Ralph Macchio. They were all
yeah,
in The
yeah.
Outsiders. The Outsiders was a
Right,
movie
right.
that
That
when it
should have been
came
me,
out,
Silvana. It should have been me. I should have been one of
did,
those
did you audition
DBs.
for that?
No, no,
Oh,
no. I'm just saying, I was that's my generation. That was my competition. Imagine. That's why I failed at it. I had,
oh,
you know, people like that. Or Tom Cruise. It was from Jersey. He owned Jersey. You know. I think he was from New Jersey, right? Wasn't he from Jersey?
I don't think
Someone? No, I
so.
think he was from
No.
Englewood. It was that Tom.
Really?
That was Travolta. I think Travolta has ties to
Not
Englewood.
Tom Cruise, though.
No.
And I don't
Let's
think
see.
he's
Let's
a
see what
Jersey
Tom
guy.
Cruise is from.
No, I
Which
know my Jersey guys.
you don't like
Yeah,
Jersey guys?
I do.
Oh,
Jersey's the best. New Jersey is the greatest state. It's crazy because like your whole life you like want to get away from it, and like people from New York make you think you're not cool enough.
yeah. Do you
you know?
figure that out?
Yeah. And then that's another thing. As I got older and older, and I traveled more, and I was like, you know what? I think I like being a Jersey girl. So that's who I am, and that's who I'm going to be.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
my lighthouse.
Ah,
I'm
that,
from Jersey.
whoa. We got everything here, man. We got attitude to kindness. We got the mountains to ski at, and the shore to go into the beach. We got casinos down in Atlantic City. We have New York City. We are New York City. We surround. I'm close.
Did you mention Atlantic City?
I think so. In fact, speaking of Atlantic City, I like
Yes.
to announce in pre-production right now a film being written right now. We're in the
Yes.
writing stage of a film. It will star myself and Silvana Mastrolia will be in there, and I'm sure a whole bunch of different actors. Little story about Atlantic City. So
Yes.
we'll go down there for a couple of days and we'll shoot down Atlantic City.
I am
Uh,
so excited.
Probably have something to do with a Gavone up here somewhere, and he makes a bet and has to go to Atlantic City, to place it or something, and something happens to him down there. The next thing you know, he's underneath the boardwalk and roughed up. That would be
Yes.
cool. All guerrilla style, guys. No permits or anything. Uh,
We might get arrested, but hey, we're gonna try anyway.
I mean, yeah, I guess arrest would be on the list of things that could happen to us, but we're so kind and nice
Yes.
that once you start speaking to us and we start
Yes.
apologizing like 100 times in 1 minute, it's
And
somehow,
turn your tripod into a
yeah,
handheld one.
yeah, monopod.
Then yeah,
The
yeah,
monopod.
monopod.
Guys, always shoot with a monopod. It's so much easier. Unless you got, if you got investors giving you money to get equipment and stuff like that, and of course, don't worry about it. But if you're just shooting by yourself and you gotta, move around quickly, get a monopod with some feet on it that you can actually maybe just stand it. And it's amazing. It's amazing how easy you can get. We shot a scene down in Hoboken for Gavone's Produce. We used the monopod, just setting it up, and we got these killer shots, man. Of you guys sitting right on the street, you and the great Artie Pasquale doing a scene, and the great Anna. Oh, Anna. Anna. She's going to be known as Anna. I keep
She's
forgetting her last
so
name.
awesome.
Beautiful Brazilian actress. We're lucky enough to have her join in. I was just showing Silvana some of the edits. I did a rough cut of their scene. Probably got 1/3 going, and it's coming off great. I'm very excited to see how it winds up. And we're up to her big scene, a big Anna scene where she confronts her lover on the streets of Hoboken.
Oh my
I'm sure
god.
that's not the first time that ever happened. Can you even imagine outside like the Black Bear or someplace, something like a boyfriend fighting with a girlfriend? It's always it, and then you have to stand next there like it's not happening, but you're
Yeah.
like listening to every word.
Yeah.
Ever happened to you, Savannah?
Yeah, I'm so excited for this episode to come out, guys. It's going to be so good. Gavon's Produce. You can find it on YouTube,
Let me pull it up.
and view the scene prior to that last month's episode.
Yes.
Um, but Anna's an amazing actress, and she has like laser beam eyes, and it's funny and uplifting and light and campy. I would say it's campy.
Yeah, I would say so too. Um, it's
So
interesting to say the least. It's shot
yeah,
all in New Jersey mostly. Sometimes we'll go into the city and shoot, but I like to stay in New Jersey. I'd like to stay in Hudson County if possible. But I think we grew out of a little. I think we're known around the state now that Gavon's Produce is uh, a power to be reckoned with. Coming out of the beautiful Hudson River on an October day, and
yes,
then we cued the birds to come in here, and there's the great Artie Pasquale. But you could go to cgmultimedia.com, gavonsproduce.com, chrisdepiero.com. Will all lead you to this page. And here's a little bit about me. Look at this guy. Now I know
wow,
what $1 million looks like, huh?
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
green and wrinkled. No, but yes, I was born on New Year's Eve in beautiful Christ Hospital in Jersey City. My
yes.
parents were happy because I was tax deductible for that year. They didn't have to wait a year. I went to read all about it, guys. It tells you all about the shows I've done. I got to update a little. I even have a little interference here. That shouldn't be up here. Oh, here's something So I was on this show called American Inventor. Did you ever hear of that? Let me
I don't
see.
know if I did. I might have.
So it was like the very first inventor show where people have an idea and they pitch it, like kind of like Shark Tank before
Yeah,
Shark
right.
Tank, you know. But so me and my friend Michael Perry, I'm gonna send him the link right now. Uh, he I was living in Soho down at the time, in a room that was about, I think it was 8 feet wide by 20 feet long, and then a really small kitchen that had a
You had a
stove.
roommate?
No, I lived there. It was my first New York City apartment that I loved it. It was halfway underground, so I used to look at the out of my window and I used to see just people's legs passing by, and then every now and then people would bend down to look inside, and I'd be in there working or just hanging out, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't know someone was down there." I'm like, "It's all right. Take a look around. It's where I live. You know what I mean?" And it was really cool, but I had to get out of there. I liked it, but it was too far downtown. I was always going back to Jersey. Anyway, so I thought I had a bed. So it was a queen size bed. It took up half the room. Was just a bed. So one day I was filming something, and I just put the bed up against the wall, and it just stood there. The mattress just stood up on it. And I said, "Oh." And I said, well, but what if it's attached to the frame and you could just put it up there? Maybe this. So I came up with this idea. I told Michael, and he built something, and we called it the Jimmy bed. And it's when you need some space in your little place, you get a Jimmy bed. So it was like a bed, but it wasn't the whole wall thing. It was just you pushed it up there
Right,
and it was
right, right.
attached. And next thing you know, you have all that space. You could do yoga or work out or whatever. So sure enough, we hear about this show, American Inventor, and am I still have this showing up? I'm so sorry.
And it was called the Jimmy bed.
The Jimmy bed.
Pete, could you believe it? It was a Jimmy bed.
The
I
Jimmy
can't believe
bed.
it. I can't believe it.
Why?
I got a Jimmy story, but
Oh,
I
you do?
also yes. Jimmy seems to be like a very
Say it.
nice, fun thing. I want to see the Jimmy bed.
You
The
want to see it?
very Jimmy bed.
Let me see. Let me find an article.
Oh
I'm
my
sure.
lord.
So I'll try and tell it really quick anyway. Uh,
Oh, Jerry has my, private access line, so I can't read the comments. I'm gonna try to, but there's sound issues when I do that. And he said to remind Chris about the Warhol Superstars movie that you wanted to direct, and he thinks you should
The
think
Warhol
about that.
Superstar movie.
Yeah, Warhol Superstars. Andy Warhol
Is that
and
the thing about Lou Reed?
the thing. Yes, yes,
Walk
yes.
on the Wild Side, really?
Something like that. Jerry says you are a genius and
Huh?
to follow through on all your awesome ideas.
Yeah, well, we could definitely talk about that. I would like. I need to write that whole idea down. I have it in my head.
You
What it's
did, you
like.
did. He said it was like
It
it
was the
piqued his
writing.
interest from then, and he said,
I believe
"Chris,
it
bring
was.
that back. Bring it back."
I won't say the idea, but it was all
No,
about
don't tell your
the.
ideas. Yeah.
Jesus. It was all about the writing, how the writing of Walk on a Wild Side came about. You could basically figure it out just listening to them. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, there's a lot of ideas that come and go, man, and some of them you're lucky to get out and make them live.
Yeah.
But
So look at
that's a
this.
good idea. That would be great because we could have people playing all of these great old
Right.
characters. You know what I mean?
Yes. How do you do it, Chris? How do you remain so amazing? Like,
Huh?
look at this: an actor, a writer, a producer, an editor, podcast,
What? The,
everything, movie maker. Right now, Chris has a podcast and a web series and a movie that he is currently working on and we're shooting for. And they're all amazing things. And aside from that, my favorite thing is that he's a high school teacher.
what I tell you about that? Yes, I am very proud of that.
And
Very
he
much.
teaches this stuff to the next generation, to our future generations of filmmakers.
God bless them because to tell you the truth, learning from me, you're going to learn a certain way, and it's probably not the right way. In fact, it's definitely not the right way. But
They
just
love you.
yeah, well, getting them to do something and getting the idea of it, and some of them are really into it, and some of them aren't. They want to be accountants, so they want to do something else, but they have to take a class to major in, so they take filmmaking.
Yes.
And usually the 1 to 4 kids that are really good and advanced in it, they get everybody involved because they can't do it on their own. So they start recruiting people. So the director gets people to work the lights and the sound and the stuff, and and they go through the motions. It's all about going through the motions of
Wow.
everything. It's really great to write an amazing script and doing it, but it's really tough to write an amazing script. So sometimes you got to be really simple, just to go through the motions, just to get the thing done. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes, yes.
Just to go through it, and that maybe I'm a little bit like that, but that's the way I am, and
Yes.
that's the way it's going to be.
Well, you're a big inspiration to not only me, but my entire family, from Jerry also to London. And London is going to be going to Boston this September,
Amazing.
Emerson Film School. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to make great films. And that's exactly what he did in high school, was to recruit uh, all his friends that you just said that like were just doing it, and he was really he really managed to make some incredible little films, Chris. But
Uh,
he likes to do it all. He likes to write and direct and star in it and edit
well,
it as well, and
you know,
being all the credits at the end.
you gotta, especially nowadays. And it definitely progressed to that. And Sylvester Stallone had a lot to do with it. He was he wrote Rocky, and he wanted to be in it. And not many
Yes.
people, not many actors can write a movie, let alone a movie that wins an Academy Award. And I got to hand it to him. He stuck to his guns. He says, "No, I'm Rocky, or you're not getting the script." And they said, "Okay," and they said, "All right." And next thing you know, one of the greatest movies of all time is made. And what a great story. You
Yes,
know,
and one of the greatest actors of his time, of all time, as
Sylvester.
well.
You
Yes, I
think
mean,
so?
I love him. He's watchable and entertaining, and I don't care what the critics say.
That's what you say about me. Say the same thing. Those two features.
Yes, yes. Oh, there's a lot more about you. You're
Really?
hysterical. Hysterical.
Wow.
Yes, infinitely entertaining.
Well, that's a lot of pressure, man. And I got to continue the show,
Yes,
trying to be that much.
yes.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about great venues in New Jersey. What else? Of course, the Stone Pony down the shore. I guess you got thrown out of the Stone Pony a few times. I mean, you've went to the Stone Pony a few
No,
times this season.
I've been there, and I still continue to go there.
You still
I
do?
didn't make it this summer, but last summer I saw the Black Crows there, and
Oh, wow.
it was amazing.
Oh.
Yes. So anyhow,
Oh. Okay, you don't want to talk about Stone Pony? Holy cow!
no, no,
Something
no.
happened at the Stone. That's what I'm saying. She has so
I
many
never got
interesting.
thrown out. I never got thrown out. I've been there all the time. I never got thrown out.
Well,
Anyway, I know how to behave like a lady. What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Don't forget, I have a letter.
Oh my God, guys! I have a really sharp letter opener. I mean,
my
really
guess.
sharp. Even like the edges is really sharp. If you run your hand on it, you could definitely get cut if you press too hard. Let
And
alone
it's
the
really
tip.
weird
Uh,
because I entered the studio tonight and I saw
say it.
this weapon at the
Sweppin.
side.
The sweppin.
This weapon. I think I lisp a little bit now. I think as I get older, my jaw is shifting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went through that stage once before. I had a mouth problem where it was like I couldn't get the words out anymore in a way. It was
My bite
different. Like
feels
I
a
was
little
thinking the
different.
words too.
Off.
Really?
Yeah, like it just feels a little bit different, and maybe like my jaw kind of, and I'm lisping
Okay. Well,
and slurring.
really. What do you have in that can?
It's just
Just the what?
Pellegrino.
Oh, I know. You
Anyhow,
know what? You're like Goldie Hawn. People have this impression of you sometimes that you're a ditzy broad, but you're really very intellectual.
thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
I've had some
Thank
very
you.
deep conversations with Mastrolia.
Yes, the deepest of your life, I'm sure.
Oh my God.
Except for the one we were about to have with this person from the Science Channel. Did anybody write in, Chris? Do we have any guests from
Nobody
the
came.
Science Channel?
No, we're trying to play Who the F Are You? A new game show that we came up with where we put our link to our StreamYard show out onto a website, and hopefully somebody will just link on it and come on in, and we find out who the F they are. Let's try a different thread real quick. Let me just copy and paste this. Now we don't have to write it out again. So let's go to a different one. Let me show you what I'm doing here, guys. I'll share, remove, present.
And in the meantime, the list came out. One of the lists, because there's many, because I find all different conflicting information on different sites. But anyhow, the best places to live in New Jersey.
What would
And
they be?
what do you think? What do you think made the top of the list?
Um, Top of the list, the best places to live.
Best cities.
Best cities to live in New Jersey, I would say,
Best cities to live.
oh my God, what isn't like Saddle River, Upper Saddle River, always up
No,
there?
not at all.
No,
It
really.
didn't even make the list.
I know Cape May is on there. Cape May is always on the list.
Number
somewhere.
one place right now is Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Wow,
Yes.
who would have
Fort
thought?
Lee, our very own.
It is a beautiful place, man.
Home of Fort Lee, live from Fort Lee Studios.
Yeah, wow,
our
I could
first
talk
show.
about that for hours, but not tonight. Uh, yeah,
No.
they have these huge buildings in Fort Lee. I'm sure you've seen them.
Yes,
You know, and
absolutely.
everybody was bitching and complaining about them when they were being built, and well enough, you know, Fort Lee was really a small town, kind of, and just everything was about the bridge, you know, and they came with these, and they were afraid it was just going to overpopulate the town. There's too many people, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like there is. They have a great downtown area with a nice little park there, and you know, they seem to have a lot of pride in their town.
Yes,
Seems very
they
clean.
have great movie theaters.
Yeah,
They have the amazing Barrymore Film
yeah,
Theater, which is just so beautiful. It's my nephew's
yeah.
favorite place. Um, and then they have amazing restaurants, and they have museums and shopping. They have it all. Anyhow, number two of the best place is to live in New Jersey is Jersey City.
Well, you
Jersey
know
City
what?
came up number two.
Unbelievable. You know, it used to be the worst place. They used to call it the armpit of the nation. Jersey City, New Jersey. The city I was born in. Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yeah. See? Now it's
And
the
now
best
it's the
place.
number 2 place to live in New Jersey?
Cause you were born there.
That's unbelievable. You know, the downtown area is unbelievable. There's so many restaurants and bars down there. They have these great old buildings that have been there forever, and now they're condos. And they're building luxury condos, too, down there.
Right. And amazing views.
It's the
Beautiful
killer
views.
view.
River and
It's directly across from the beautiful Freedom Tower, guys, downtown Jersey City. And you could definitely see the Empire State Building from the waterfront area that they have. I went down there for a few events, and it's just so cool. You know, it's just underappreciated, or just you don't think about being around a scenic environment. Just a cool place to look at, and while there's an event going on, I think I was at a house music event, and the DJ was playing. You're right down there on the Hudson River, beautiful day, and everybody's just chilling out, having fun. You know. And you know that those times, those underappreciated. I think. I don't know if underappreciated is or underestimated or underrated. Maybe underrated. Maybe all three. Who
yeah.
knows?
The
Depending on
Hudson River.
what the context.
I love
Yes, the
living on the
Hudson
Hudson
River.
River. It's very beautiful.
I was
And
in the Hudson
I love
River a
it.
couple. I
Yes,
grew.
I know. You
I
dipped
grew up on
into
the
it.
shore.
You got baptized in the Hudson
Silvana, we
River.
caught crab in the Hudson River back in the day and ate the crab.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine now. Anyhow, number three, Milburn Township.
Yes. No, I have no idea where Milburn
I don't,
Township.
I don't either.
It
It's
has to be
just,
Central Jersey, I believe. Uh,
yeah, maybe we could visit it someday. Ocean City, New Jersey is
yeah.
number four, and number five is Cherry Hill, and then I just went up to number six because another neighboring town made it, and that's Englewood Cliffs, which is number six.
Yes, right
So,
across the street from me, basically.
yes,
Right. It is a beautiful place. A lot of huge, beautiful houses with huge brick walls or stone walls or cement walls going around like this huge property. I want to go there and say, can I just shoot a movie in here one night? Or, you know, come on, give me a break, yeah. I'm a filmmaker, independent filmmaker.
independent
Self-funded.
guerrilla style.
Next thing you know,
Yes.
they'll be criticizing me about, you know. No. But yeah, you know, there's beautiful places, amazing places to live. And North Jersey is definitely underrated sometimes. I know it's easy to get a shore town because they have the beautiful beach and everything. But, you know, if you want to live in reality where, you know, there's not a beach around outside your house, holy cow, Jersey City's number 2. And what's Fort Lee? Number 3?
Number one.
One? Oh my God. You're talking about 2. What's number 3? That's the shore.
Milburn.
Milburn, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they play banjos down in Milburn, I think. I'm so sorry for all our fans down in Milburn. I'm only kidding. Just, you know, whatever. Yeah, Jersey City's amazing. I love it. When's the last time you were in Jersey City, Silvana? Say it.
It's probably been about a year.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
But anyhow,
Yes.
what was the next topic? You were working on something. That was just like a side
What, just
show
now?
that I just did. Yes. You
Well,
were
that's what
working on
happens.
something. You want to show something.
I want to show you
Uh,
something.
yes. You
Oh, the
wanted to
Jimmy
show
bed?
us
Were we
something.
talking about the
Yes.
Jimmy bed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Jimmy bed was this invention. So to tell you the quick story, they were having auditions for the American Inventor up on somewhere in the city, upper Manhattan, and so me and Michael bring the mattress up there with this, frame that's a Jimmy bed, and we stayed overnight. We stayed there to make sure that we were like one of the first online. I think we were first online, and then something happened, and we became eighth or ninth because we had to move our car. I was so mad at Michael; he was late. Anyway, I won't go too deep. Anyway, we auditioned for these guys. These young people were there. It's very kind of casual, It wasn't, and they loved us. We had like a song like, "When you need some space in your little place, get a Jimmy bed, get a Jimmy bed." We sing it. We pushed it in there.
I
We
love it.
came up with a little
Jimmy
skit.
bed.
Yeah. The skit was like, "Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing, Jimmy? Nothing, Jimmy. What are you doing? Oh, why don't you come over to my place? We're gonna do some. Oh,
I
you
love
got your
it.
place is so small. I don't want to hang out there." He goes, "No, I got a Jimmy bed. Come over and check it out." And then he shows them, they loved it. They were clapping for us and everything. And we're like, "Oh, okay." We leave. And next thing you know, a couple of days later, we get a notice. You guys made the audition. We're going to put you on the show. We're going to fly you out to California. We were like, "Holy cow. How exciting. And what if our invention wins? Oh, my God. They'll be selling it everywhere." So we go out to California, and they put us up in a hotel, give us the flight and everything. I think 2 nights in a hotel. Uh, so we're supposed to get a mattress out there on Craigslist so we could bring it. We had it kind of figured out. But when we got to the hotel, we noticed that the mattress in the hotel was the size that we needed. So we said, "Okay, we'll just bring that one. We'll put it on a Jimmy bed. We'll bring the mattress, and then after the audition, we'll bring it back." So we get there, we put it on. I think we had to get loaded onto a truck. They had a truck, Everybody was putting their inventions on there. Ours was pretty big. It was a queen size bed, a full size bed. So we get it there, and we wheel it in, and we put it down, and we're sitting on the bed, and all the inventors are around. It was a cool scene. Everybody's looking, "Hey, what you invent? What you invent?" Right? Really huge, empty warehouse. It was in Los Angeles, man. It was beautiful the way it had set up. Guys with cameras walking around, interviewing, "Who are you? Who are you? What's your invention?" So we finally saw them coming. So I said, "Michael, come on, we're going to sleep on the bed when they pass by. It's going to be great. It'll come right up and it's us sleeping." And sure enough, that's what they did. And we woke up and we were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh my God, hey, I'm Michael Perry. I'm Chris DePierro. This is Jimmy." And we did all this shtick, you know. They
But you
loved
don't
us.
have any
I'll get to the
video of
ending.
that.
So finally, make a
You don't
long
have it.
story short, I'll skip a lot. We get to audition in front of the judges. They're filming for television. We're ready to go on to the set, man. There's people on headphones checking everything out. Oh, the director's there. They start asking where we get the mattress from, where we get the mattress. And we said, "Oh, we got it from the hotel." Like that wasn't a big deal. We're going to bring it back. So we reel the thing in, and we do our song, "The Jimmy Bed, when you need some space." And we stop and we look at the judges are right there, and they're like, "Where'd you get that mattress, guys? Where'd you get that mattress?" And we're like, "Oh my God. We got it from the hotel. You stole a mattress from the hotel?" And we're like, "No, well, we're going to bring it back." "Yeah." And the lights are rolling. I'm like, "Oh my God, is this really happening?" And we were like, they asked Michael, "Where are you from?" And in Brooklyn. Oh, he goes, "I'm from Brooklyn too." You give people like from Brooklyn a bad name with stuff like that. And we're like looking at it like, we can't believe this is happening. So we do our little thing. "Hey, Jimmy, you got you full apartment? You got a small apartment?" "No, I got a Jimmy bed." We ended. It was no, 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 no. 4 no's. Get off. We need some space. And I made sure I sang when I was leaving. I was pissed. I was really like nervous and mad, and so I wheel it off. The director comes up to me, whispers in my ear, "Get that stolen mattress off of my set." And I'm like, it's not stolen. It's not stolen. Why are you saying stolen? We're bringing it back now. We borrowed it. It was stupid that we took it, but we're not stolen. It's not stolen. So what they had set up, they had this door, and the host of the show, or whoever the guy was, just interviewing everybody, who we were getting along with. We were having so much fun with him the whole day. The door opens, and his job was like to get your first reaction. He has no idea what happens in the room. He wants your, and I come through, and he goes, "How'd it go?" And I said, "We didn't steal the mattress." And he's like, "What?" And I still, he goes, "What happened?" I'm telling you, I don't know. We took the mattress to the hotel, and we're sweating. Oh, you can imagine how sweaty I was. I was so nervous, man, from the lights, and whatever. And they go, "Okay, we're sorry, okay, whatever." And then they bring you to this room, and they have all these white lights on you, and they ask you what your reaction was and stuff. And by that time, I was like, I would calm myself down. I wasn't mad. I was just like totally defeated. I'm like, they didn't even give us a chance. I said, as soon as we went in there, it was like, no, then blah, blah, blah. And that was it. We went back to the bar. All the inventors are back at the bar at the end of the day, and everybody's congratulating to the ones that advanced. So I was enjoying myself, and Michael
I don't
was.
mean to laugh. Your dream got killed that day.
Huh?
The day your dream died.
Oh God, Silvana, so funny, man. We have footage of it too. We have some footage. Not.
I was gonna say, do you have footage? I was asking earlier, actually.
So it was like, oh my God, what do we do? They're gonna air this, which wouldn't be bad overall. If you're looking for attention or whatever. They didn't air anything. They took us right out. They gave us like one little. They were laughing too hard. They didn't understand the invention because they were laughing at us when we were doing. So I don't know, like that. And that was it. We got a little attention. We started saying, "Hey, we're being treated unfairly from this thing," and all that stuff. And we got on a couple of radio shows. We talked bad about Simon Cowell. He was like the executive producer, and then it just went away, and that was it. This guy, Kevin Gassman, he was a radio guy. He still is. He does it. I wrote him, and he got us on the air. We were talking about the whole thing, and we're still friends on Facebook. I would like to interview Kevin sometime. Big alien. He's into aliens and stuff like that. You're into aliens, right? You're a little bit out of this world, Silvana, don't you think?
Sure.
You think so? If you
Yes.
could be from one planet, what planet would you want to be from?
Oh, you're gonna ask me that question?
It's all yours.
Planet Love. The Love Planet. Which brings me to the premise of our show. We're just here for a laugh or two. I know we weren't that funny today. I don't know what happened to Chris.
Guys, we're down to the last 10 minutes of our show. Join in if you want. I'm going to put the link up there right now. Should we put
We were a little boring tonight, I think.
Who was?
Anyhow.
Did you say we were boring?
I mean, I wasn't. But anyway.
Oh my God. Silvana, come on.
I'm just kidding. Guys.
Are you?
Listen, yes. Spread a little love and
You're not spreading love. You're not practicing what you preached. What? Really? What's up with the negativity?
A walking contradiction. No, it's okay. They're jokes. Ask Jerry. Jerry, you still there? Or are you sleeping?
Jerry's last words was very smart. Very smart at 9:34 tonight.
Yeah.
You know what? I keep forgetting to do this.
What?
Putting up people's comments.
What happened?
Jerry, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed, man. Look, I could have put all these great comments there. Leo the Lion, Maro Wana over here, the cafe. Guy, I'm going. It's like we're in a time capsule, just going back in time now. But whatever. Oh, I blew it this week. You know what? I got to have a list to do now. We're getting too detailed, Silvana. We're doing a great job, I think.
Yeah. Perfect. It was all great. It's all good, and it's time.
Jerry said hi. He's laughing at us. He's here. Somehow he's still
He's
paying
here.
attention.
Wow, I can't even believe it. Okay,
It is
good.
somewhat unbelievable.
You know what happened? He fell asleep 3 times.
Did he?
I'm sure. I know I did. No, just kidding. Just get their jokes. Their jokes.
Joke.
Anyhow.
Oh. So,
Okay, guys.
go ahead. Are you wrapping it up?
Oh no, I thought you were.
No, no. The
No,
one
you
last
said we
thing.
have 5 minutes.
Just I want to wait. I want to go until 10. I just want to talk about a great band, a New Jersey band. You'll probably like this band, Silvana. You're into the heavy metal stuff. So am I too. I mean, come on. I grew up around here. Pyramata. Let me show you this band real quick. These guys are from West New York. West New York. It's the Polio brothers, Paul and Peter Polio. Legendary brothers. You know, that's one thing about Hudson County in this area. Just legendary brothers, sets of brothers, that were around here. And these were
Were
two.
you and your brother legendary sets of brothers?
Yeah, definitely. We were very
Yeah.
close in age. We were less than 2 years in age. Very different growing up. But, you know, uh, I love my brother a lot. I had a great childhood with him. It was very interesting. He kept me on my toes. But this is Pyramata, and they're going to be playing this summer, I believe, in August. And I'm going to try and check them out. I tried to go a couple of times, but anyway, let's see the shows. Oh boy, I guess it needs to be updated a little. Let me go on their Facebook page real quick. Um, so yeah, they had a couple of tragedies there. I say real quick, Silvana in their band. They lost their guitarist, and then I think later that year they lost their drummer. And they're a 4-person band, so they did auditions, and they're looking for new people. I'm sure they found somebody to help them out with these upcoming gigs. But here we go. Jersey's Campfire Productions presents, and here's all these bands that are going to be playing down at the Bonnier, the Bonnier Music Hall, right in beautiful Teaneck, New Jersey. Maybe we'll go down there and check them out. I would love to have them on the air. Maybe next week we'll book them, and we can have the Polio brothers on. This is August 25th down at Queen Anne Road. I spent a week on Queen Anne Road one night. Very interesting story, but beautiful. Here it is. Let's look. Can we see a little bit of it? Let's check it out. Oh.
Right.
That's the type of music that you're gonna expect, man. That's just rocking. Uh, no bones about it. Straight ahead, they're gonna blow your head off with their rocks. And the great brothers. Again, try and check them out. They're gonna be at the Bonnier Music Hall in beautiful Teaneck, New Jersey, which is right next to Englewood, which is right next to Englewood Cliffs. And what? That's number one on the list. Look at
Number
Savannah smile.
2, which is right next to Fort Lee.
Yes. I mean, come on. Listen, top of the food chain, man. You talk about all the places in the world. Everybody talks about New York, and if you want to live in the best areas around New York, this is the place to be. So, what does that tell you about this area? Then, what does that tell you about New Jersey?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Come to New Jersey, no matter who you are. It's a very diverse state. Uh, Try and stay up north.
No, we have beautiful. It's all beautiful. North, south,
Let me
east,
tell you, you
and
go
west.
down the shore, and it's just amazing. Some of those beaches down there. I mean, if you go down there and get into trouble down the shore. Of course, there's drunken debauchery and stuff, but that's for the young kids anyway. The older people go further down south, I believe, or stay a little bit close up north around Asbury Park, in that area. Once you hit Point Pleasant, it's starting to get a little Belmar. You might get thrown out of a bar. DJs down there. My niece goes down to DJs.
I used to go there too. It's a great, great place.
Why is it
It's
great?
amazing. It's been so many years because
Tell
it's a
us
lot of
why it was so
fun.
great.
I mean, they play amazing music. There's great energy. It's a shore town. It's across the street from the beach. And I love all of our shore towns here in New Jersey. And I'm proud. I'm proud of it. I love it. I love
Me
the
too.
Jersey Shore.
I love it. And I love that people. I mean, back when we were growing up, people really put New Jersey down all the time.
Right.
Now it's just like we're the coolest place on earth.
I mean,
Anyway,
no, no, people still don't like New Jersey. They're like, "Oh, you're from New Jersey," like
yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
know
I
who's
can
out there.
understand.
I don't know who's
Listen,
out there giving us a bad rap, but stop it.
it's not for everybody. I'll tell you that much. Not for the weak of heart. You got to have a pair here.
Yeah. So that's the thing about New Jersey.
We're nice.
We
We're
tell it.
nice.
We tell it like it is.
Well, yeah.
We tell it like it is.
We just don't have time for the BS. And if you try and BS us, we get really mad. Really,
Yes.
some
Yeah.
people don't understand why it's okay to get that mad. Oh, I didn't do it. What's so big? What's the big deal? I tried to fool you. That's all I did was try to fool you. Why? You wasting my time? What do you think? My time isn't important to me? You wasted my time trying to fool me. And dare I say, I might get a knock on the door later. It gives you the urge to kill people, because some people are unstable. Do you ever have the urge to kill, Silvana? Tell us about your experiences with wanting to kill somebody.
So anyhow, just to wrap it up, I do have this.
Oh my
plan,
God! Always bringing it full circle, Silvana. An amazing improv.
but I didn't use it.
Tell us some
use
of the
it.
shows that you've
I
been.
didn't use it. Although I dreamed of it. Shut up.
Oh my God!
Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow night, do the plugs. Tomorrow night, watch What's the Story with Maria and Leo. Thank you for joining us tonight and lighting us up like the lighthouse. It's National
Oh, the
Lighthouse
lighthouse.
Day today. Be the light in someone's life. It's the simplest thing. Give them a compliment. Tell them, good morning, hello, you smell good, you look good. The good things that you feel, not the bad things. That stuff, hold it inside or tell
It's
it to yourself
challenging though.
tell it to yourself in your car like I do when I have road rage every day. I'm
You
alone.
got to take it easy, guys. We're going to talk about that next week. Road rage.
It's very easy to have road rage.
It's good
when
too.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
not. It's just easy sometimes in that climate that drives around you.
Yeah, it's out there, but
It's challenging.
it is, man. But you got to operate on a higher level of existence. You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
but
And you got to
that's what I'm saying. I keep it to myself in the privacy of my own car, and I just yell at everybody there. And then as soon as I get out of my car or out my door, it's like, "How you doing, everybody?"
Yeah. Well, that's what being from New Jersey is all about. I say, Jerry. We want to thank Jerry Mastrolia,
Thank
Jerry, New
you
York City.
so much.
Thank you for being
G,
involved in the
for
show the whole time.
helping me along. Yes.
He enjoyed the jingle song, the
Private
Jimmy
messages.
Bed.
Yes, he did.
He thinks it should
Aw.
be a SNL skit. That's
The
real life,
best.
though,
He
Jerry.
encouraged you to go back to your Warhol ideas and
Yes. Every week is a therapy session with your aunt. With your aunt. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Silvana.
uh,
All right, let me call up our finishing music here. We'll get this
Guys.
going.
be the light. Be the light. I love you. Sending light. Sending love, light, positive thoughts. Yay!
Guys, tune in next week where we're going to do the same thing, just differently. And we'll try and get some guests on here. We'll find someone else to put our link on. We'll have a lineup. Maybe we'll put 5 different spots and make it 5 times better chances trying to get somebody. I was just thinking that check out Piramata. They're coming up on August 25th, Friday at the Bonnier Music Hall in Teaneck. The Polio Brothers. Rock and roll, man. You dig it?
Dig it. Hot diggity dog.